Can't I catch that title?
Yeah, the office said things we used to believe when we were young. I'm not as catchy as something else. I'm not catchy. But I pretty much that's it. Not true. Things we used to believe when we were younger.
Or
Right.
there were many.
You know, say other day me that talk about some of them too.
Like also.
Like in terms of even just like socializing and stuff, you know, the way how you grew up and learn to socialize, you reach that age now and say, yo, foolishness me out, what can I do, you know?
Give me an example.
Example.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, look for more points. I really want to get into this discussion. If you look for more points if you talk about me, I come.
Just go and talk, man. You know the six ago.
Alright. Alright, I'm doing intro. Alright, so episode episode you sure it's episode 5?
Episode 5, man.
I think like episode 6 anyway. Episode 5. Um we're going struggle. Miss 1 week, but you know, I
You
just
know
saw
the
it.
six ago, man.
Yeah,
University life, one thing, mid semesters.
you know, shit
Stress.
happens. Shit happens and
It happens, bro.
as I said, I will continue to try to pump out episode and stuff
Mm.
until
As
then.
a method of release from all this you stress, you know?
Yeah, let me just say thanks to everybody new we subscribe. Currently last time I checked at 13. To me it feel like a million, you know, that you
Enough
know,
that one.
yeah, really appreciate everybody that come out and show support and stuff and
Same
um
so.
share the videos if you find them entertaining, if you find them informative, and you know, as we have these discussions, I love to hear what other people think. We don't want to just make it one-sided, and if you make it seem like I just give facts or anything, you know. If you have any disagreements or agreements, you know, just feel free to comment them on whatever. But yeah, episode 5. Um, you know the shows for other people saying, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, guys.
Yeah, but, yeah. So episode 5. And you know, we will make up a catchier topic, but things we used to believe when we were younger. And you know, I am 22 right now. Birthday a couple weeks ago, and boy, since in the last 22 years, me I tell you some things where you grow up as a little youth, I believe, and so like
Things
crazy,
like also.
crazy. Alright, so as we were saying, in terms of like socializing and stuff, like me never did grow up really that social and stuff, you know. Me never did grow up being like them little popular youth in high school and stuff. Like my high school experience, they just kind of bland, you know. Nobody never know
That's
me.
you're going somebody Rex.
I don't know what you talk about, you know. I don't know what you talk about. Well, you know, like my high school experience, you know, it's just kind of bland. Not really a go on and stuff. So alright, you see, no for a time when I'm in high school and you just see like other people, like it seems like they just get along well with others. You know, and I feel like they just really have this close bond with other people. For me, you know,
We never have that at all.
you never had that. Yeah, that me I say like, alright, me they have been friendly and stuff, but
Naturally.
yeah, but you know, like me never really have like no friend where yo me and them are so in high school. You know, me never really
So,
have like really close.
now so me have friend like me and them so but so
I don't know. You feel like I get to run misconception or so.
No,
You
this
know,
are like close, like two peas in a pod, like
yeah, that I mean like close. I mean like close friend, close.
that close thing there. But those are my general them.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Me have my general them now. You know, me have like you see in high school. Me never have no real best friend. I'm say yo, me and I youth I go to the end. Like me, they have really close friends. You know, but I never like that. So like uh, them sort of something they, like in terms of farming them sort of relationship and not only with having friends but you know having like your girlfriend so like me never did know how to farm relationships like that in high school. I did not know how to do that, you know, because
So wait there. Would you say that you were closeted?
or what.
Closeted as a child, like reserved for whatever reason, maybe because of like
Listen,
parents and your own anxiety, social anxiety or whatever.
listen, should I use a different word now, closeted? When you say closeted I say wait what what am I talking about? I said what am I talking about?
I know I
But
said
in
that
terms
me I thought, well come on tell it.
that I come here and say, where my employees say? Well, anyway, yeah. In terms of like, alright, as I said, like anxiety and stuff. I think so. Yeah, I think so. But would really say, well, yeah, in a way, we kind of grew up sheltered and stuff because we never did really. I wasn't the type to go out in a community and stuff and talk with other people and them things. So in a way, yeah, well, we kind of grew up sheltered and stuff. But you know, and we can't really tell us to the point where we did like we did grow up so sheltered that anytime around people I'm nervous and I never talk to nobody and stuff. You know, it's just certain things like that. And for me, especially like growing up, well, in not so a religious household, but you know, there was religion was a big part of it at that time. So
Mm.
my experience was you grow up sheltered and then you have like religious dogma of over in certain things what you believe also and
Dogma.
that that did just kind of affect how they go about certain things.
Explain to the people what dogma meaning, okay? I know that everybody saw
All right, so
verbose.
religious dogma is pretty much just the rules and regulations inside a religion. So like something like the Ten Commandments, you know, religious dogma. It's just kind of like a guide
Yeah.
and beliefs and all those things. So yeah, them look at something that may really did affect how me form relationships in high school because like I don't know, like high school for me was just bland, you know, and then like you have people around you, it seemed like high school was such a great experience for them and then you would just say no, you can't like enough of the time when they I'm friend about talk what they go on in high school and something, I'm just sit down there like you know start.
I said miss out on so much.
Miss out on a lot, man. Miss out on a lot, but yeah,
Overstand man.
that's the life. That's just how life is. That's just how life is, and you just have to try to get better. So, what would you tell me about in terms of high school?
High school.
How was it? Was it good? Bad? Was
Alright,
it?
for me personally in high school, like you like yo a lot of people yo did grow up in a like a quote unquote strict home, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, um being overly social wasn't really a thing, you know. Not because of like no like tyranny appearance, it was just not in my upbringing, you know, to be overly social. Oh, talk to everybody, be a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so
so that time I didn't even that, but like we just say overly social. So I just found basic relationships and stuff. But
yeah.
yeah, continue.
But since like basic school, I always have like friend because like I don't know if I realize like me love chat about things. Has an expression if make people laugh and them thing. Me not say me a clown or a class clown or a jester
You know the foolishness,
or
man.
anything of that category. But yo, if you am a G, yo, if we can't like talk it out or sort out like various stuff we are getting done.
Mm,
Right, me get joke until the dead.
yeah, yeah.
Right? So because of that, you me always have one and few friends, but like me personally, I always have a thing where say, yo, and everybody deserve my presence. So I
Mm.
can't just I go around I be friends with people who don't really
I
value
am
my friendship.
Tariq. I am mighty King Tariq this one.
Yeah, man,
Yo.
and I really king, you know. Help because I really we can't really declare sovereignty like that, you know, but something like that.
It's like, oh, you just never think everybody deserve for.
No, the thing is that I know when me thinking of how people act, right? Because you have some people where we like, yeah, I'm a general, yeah, but you have some people who like them literally just I be friends with them because maybe like you're popular or you know somebody with them want to talk to or them just bored,
Mm,
right? Yeah, so them type of people that me never really to the running people. And I have like some people, especially when I reach high school, I have some people who just wander around for clown out.
I mean, clone you.
Clown out like make fun of it and them thing there and just like you used to know some you like literally just like friend up some other youth just like laugh off of them and clown them out and I say, oh,
Oh, oh.
oh, yeah, this the man say every day that wow.
There are some people in high school where just, and then they come to school for just make trouble with other people.
Yeah, yeah.
I will never forget this thing in grade 7 where you have this one youth.
Mm.
It's like early in the morning, you know, and you just see one get up and say, yo, I want to fight somebody. And you see one, and you see one walk out of the class. 2 minutes later, you hear big commotion in the classroom next door. Man over there fight somebody, dog. I say, yo,
They have issues, man. Issues.
dog, them look up at it, yo, different, you know? Different, you know?
They have issues, man.
I see, it comes back down to, especially where them did believe that them did have to be as a China. Because them come on and say, yo, me I figure probably give up this person and I say, like, me big and bad or say I am so funny that me I go to the extent and do this. You like you remember them people that them class clown that we used to this teacher?
Me always
And
hate them cause like yo, the class clown is like a gesture and just always want attention. Like
yeah, them man
never really two in them.
them come on like the only thing they're there for if you just get you up. And I feel like at that they're supposed to come to school for. And I feel like say that I will carry them for. Like especially some of them will come and say, yo, them a bad man and thing now that. But me did in a grade 9 or grade 8 and the man they used to come and school and beer bud little bit just a push badness and a beer bud like that me can't tell us say me know what they in the right you know. Me can't tell us say they better or right you know.
Ja,
That time if they not
rough.
better I don't know. I don't know. Me can't tell us say they better or right you know. Uh well you know that's how much years ago, maybe about 7 years ago since really see people like that. And you know, say funny, say I still see man like that now in a big 2020.
Big 2020 clown.
I had or yesterday, miss one video where some youth. No,
Yeah, always a same video, eh?
we should have saved the video and come show you. Well, I don't really get the context of the video, but it did seem like say this girl and this youth they did hook up, and the
Hook up.
girl the girl probably say some stuff about the youth where the youth never like.
Mm.
And I don't know, the youth and in friend them then come on
Wait there.
like
Yeah, I thought the video with the shape on Twitter.
Yeah, yeah, you did see it?
With her curly share.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
All
you
the
did
way,
see it?
man.
You did see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, one them come on like one more commotion in there until the man start beat the girl dog and one of them man them in there laugh and thing and I say, yo brother, what kind of sit in this? What kind of sit in this dog? I
My
be
general them the metal.
uh, be there
Tell
try
them.
to understand why. You know, even if the girl has some things about it, I mean, I think how you reach this way, yeah, beat down the girl just with some things that you say about it, like that don't make no sense to me. Uh, as a little you, I say why you would have take up yourself and push badness and nothing good no come out. Unless you go join the JD or the Jamaican Constabulary Force. That me not see no purpose in it. If you say get up and a push badness so. But if you are going to do it, take the energy they go on so then again. Soldier man you kill half people now to right it. You never know again.
You know, people how?
You know, you news soldier man like why this news?
But the soldier man and police them I did that from already, you know.
Yeah, like remember see a soldier there smuggle ganja with you.
Yeah, talk Corporal Licky and Sergeant Wanga.
Me don't know what their name, but if I saw their name, I saw
Corporal
their name,
Licky, man.
if I saw their name, there's someone like trouble. What you
Then
man
watch
like?
politics watch.
Nah, me not watch it. Probably if you start watching, but me
Yeah,
know
man, my dream.
go on the channel already and me see I just like news and stuff.
Well, I really comment you know, on certain
Oh,
thing.
think show me see like news headline and stuff. And I say, oh, it look like news. So yeah, I
Comment you
say,
on like current events in a like Jamaica. More
oh,
likely
okay.
a focus on like crime and violence or like politics and them thing. Or even some simple things like where this parent did a video like yeah, I think is our son like a drink and a smoke and such and such and such and one
Oh,
bagaman.
that video there. The little boy with the smoke, when he wants smoke or something.
Yeah.
Dog, I don't know. Um, what would I say?
Yeah, but back to my school thing now, right?
Yeah, like you come from St. Thomas and stuff, so
East
me I
side.
can say you probably go better school because, you know, I went to Knox College and
What?
you
I
know,
mean by bad school. Come on, tell it.
yeah.
Stereotypes aren't welcomed here.
Okay, sorry, sir, sorry. I was just assuming. You know,
I
true.
said,
Me go to school up in the hills and enough bad man go up there, so you know.
hills.
Yeah,
What
you have enough wannabe up on Knox one. You have
do you
enough
mean by
wannabe.
hills?
The school in a hill, the school up on a hill. I must say
My high
Manchester.
school is up on a hill too.
I must say Manchester up in them place, you have Beer Hill. So I went to post the hills. Yeah, so I say you have enough wannabe bad man go to them school there, so tell me about how it stay down there, sir. On the east side.
He said, well, personally, my thing now when time middle high school, like, yeah, they have a couple bad manners, you know.
Like bad man or they say them a
Well,
bad.
well, I mean, I say bad man still, but couple clown, you know.
Mm.
But the thing is that me and them did always friend.
Mm.
Despite like the way how high school is set up, where they have like three um three top classes with the highest grades, and then after everybody else pretty much just like below that, isn't it? Yeah, so them tend to say, oh, the youth them from the top three class, them are beaten,
Mm.
soft boy, them and you know the classic thing because you're like academic excellent, you're like academic excellence. Not saying
Mm.
that we're excellent to them,
Mm.
but that not that basically cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the things that in high school, me did hang around every type of person. Me did hang around the so-called cuff them, the so-called baller, the this, the that, every type of man, you see me? Like basically, me used to par with everybody, right? Despite
Mm.
of various stereotypes, because they used to have it say like the so-called top streams youth them soft rated blah blah blah. But like during high school, we did get really social, specifically like ninth grade.
Mm-hmm.
Because in high school, if you're a neat boy and wear clocks and pants sticky and your eyebrow shave, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some people are gonna gravitate to you. Some people are gonna hate because I might say, yo, the boy are going too much and rated. Yeah, not sure haters, but um, yeah, I just that like I never really have like an extravagant high school life, you see me?
You just let my down low.
Yeah, because I guess I'm like keep it down low. 'Cause everybody did too like you want like social media and all these
Mm.
things. I couldn't bother.
Which you never did. You know, the whole social media hype them time they either.
No, sir, because like remember from second form to the end of high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Facebook did that it for everybody. Like
Yeah.
everybody want to get 100 likes on Facebook, 1,000 likes, 2,000 likes, 3,000 likes. I mean, I say like, yo, when now monetize like on a platform, so why would I want to get likes?
Validation, but I even know I see same thing with Instagram.
Instagram,
Like
I the next Facebook, man.
if you not get a certain amount of well it's for some people. Like if you not get a certain amount of likes, if you validate yourself and hit them with picture. I'm C30.
Those people are idiots.
I'm C30. And I say if picture don't look good enough, then just not get enough likes and then take down your picture.
Those people are idiots, bro. Trust me.
That's gonna have. But we soon talk about social media. Remember to tell you to watch social dilemma? You watch it?
I'm gonna get around to it, 'cause I know the mid semesters and such. You know the
Yeah,
maths.
yeah. We need to watch it. You need to watch it, man. It's a eye opening. Eye
Like
opening.
based on when we used to research and think that basically in line with where like research and them thing there. So it won't come as a big shock to say, oh, the algorithms. Yeah.
What? Not necessarily. I never necessarily even say it was a big shock. I just the extent to how far you go. You know, say that so much. You know, I did really just that. And if you know, say it have so much influence on even just how people think, that is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. So, when I advise anybody to watch it, just to see what social media do. What we talk about that next time. Um, but you know, yeah. So, where did I say about where did I say?
But so that basically explain my high school experience and them thing because you explain your own. And like certain things when we used to think, like primary school growing up and everything because all right I wasn't a Christian until 2012, right?
What do you mean you were a Christian until 2002?
Like me baptized 2012, isn't me?
Did you get baptized?
Of course I was a full-blown Christian, Telly. Come on, man.
Yeah. So what
Full Christian,
happened?
bro.
What happened?
I never really nothing happened. Me still maintain the values. It's just that like me see through certain deceptions and certain stuff and like like for me there's nothing wrong with the book, right? The Bible per se. Like
Mm-hmm.
Big Gucci, right? When I do your proper geographical and anthropology, the anthropology, whatever. what are really the people?
Or the people in the religion itself you are talking about.
Yeah, the people and how them interpret it and how basically them like from the beginning, since the Caucasians, they use that book to brainwash us,
Mm-hmm.
that precious book that I love so much. Um, like it's basically become like how could I say no? It basically become like a religion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the rest of them, like I always I wonder like how how are there so much pedophiles? Like in like Christianity, why?
It's a pedophile religion, you know.
Like,
So far,
and the worst thing, like in the book, right? So, if that was to ever happen, they would be killed.
mm, a stone.
No,
You just
no,
stone
like
people off them down there.
no, but certain things, like if you read Leviticus, right? Certain things are automatic,
Mm-hmm.
like certain things that were labeled as abomination, like that pick is something serious, quite serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, because I'm upbringing now, like um,
Mm-hmm.
mother grew up in a church. My grandmother did I like you ever hear them talk about prayer warrior,
Oh,
right?
shepherd warrior.
Yeah, man, me I tell you, man, hard hours of the
Serious.
night, tongue,
Yeah.
spirit.
Like, like should just randomly get up in the night and start like I don't know you
Hey,
hear say people like
hey,
that.
me I tell you, if she like get a dream, when I sit well with her spirit, as
Mm-hmm.
me, I trouble prayer hours,
That's never really happen. That's not really live with
hours.
nobody.
Me I tell you, right? Granduncle them already like I was raised in a basically Christian home, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, when I mix up the Christianity with like Jamaican stuff, like the whole Jamaican culture, boy, I have a wave of superstition, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially me being from East Side, like
Mm-hmm. With the science,
superstition inevitable.
with this only for science.
You know, man, most, you know, most sense. Now, man, some people call it science, some people call it obeah.
Mm-hmm.
But them thing that,
So continue.
yeah, so it's just that like certain superstitious things I'm used to believe when time I was young. Like when we grow now, I actually have like a mind of my own and research and look at other cultures and other people and look on the history of certain things, why them say certain things, how them say it and this, that. Yeah, realize that like some of these things that have BS in them,
Mm-hmm.
like you have like a starting point, but some of these things, I just people just make them up for scale like a pitney.
Yeah, enough of things, just the religion itself. Or I really want to compare all religions, but because
Mm-hmm.
we're not truly on know about this religion itself.
Mm-hmm.
This religion itself is really built around fear, and then
Yeah.
it shrink a little bit of that, love and faith, and them sitting there in there. But we not truly. You see, the concept of hell is to drive fear in our people. Cause if me tell you say yo, and this me I hear from me, young, tell us say yo.
Mm.
When you, if you know this and this while you're alive, when you're dead, you're burn up in a fire forever.
But the thing is that
Right.
the book itself even say even if you do this and that and do everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you won't make it to the quote unquote heaven, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just by way you do by the mercy and grace, right? Hell, so
Mm-hmm.
people think so if them do this and this, oh Jesus,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it's not so, and people just always paint that image that enough things like if you do it, you automatically are gonna just go to heaven, bro.
Mm. Just like you know, I I used never to get baptized, so I also call myself a Christian once upon a long time ago. But just as you say, you start to grow into a mind of your own, and
Yeah,
you know your mind just start to change of a certain things, and you start to
mostly.
ask questions. You start to ask different questions, and certain questions never have answers, and the ones where did have answers, they just kind of drive you away from where you did previously believe in.
Mm-hmm.
So my experience was just that, like for me, there was nothing to keep me grounded in what I believed in at that time. And even now doing philosophy, like you realize, like doing philosophy now, you realize there is really no such thing as the truth. And even if somebody come to you and tell us that they know the truth, I lie them and tell because they really don't know. They really don't know the truth. Because
But tell me,
knowledge is subjective.
the
And
thing is that the thing is that even with those philosophies and all the philosophical course them we have available to it, right?
mm,
Them have a very Greco-Roman base in them, right? Because remember, if I ask anybody one great philosopher, them are gonna tell you Socrates, where used to
mm,
trouble the people, them little pitney. Them are gonna tell you Plato,
uh,
right? Who also used to trouble the people, them little pitney.
mm,
Right, them are gonna tell you Aristotle, we also used to trouble the little people, them pitney.
mm,
Right, them are gonna tell you them are gonna tell you Zeno, them are gonna tell you Marcus Aurelius, right?
mm,
And yeah, for really like their point of view of how them reason things is basically like everything is metaphorical and nothing is exact,
mm,
right? And as we know in this world, you have things that are exact, things that are set, right? For example,
mm.
me can ensure say every morning me get up, right? If me get up 5 o'clock, eventually the sun will rise.
You don't know that.
Oh,
I just you don't know. No, I
you know how me know it?
based on based on experience,
Yeah.
based on experience. Every day you get up that happens so far, but
Yes.
it's not a given state of happening. It not have to
But
happen.
yeah, but based on my experiences
Based
for
on your
20 odd years
experience,
now, right? For
for
20
20
odd years
years,
now, every time I wake up, right? Even if there
right?
are clouds in the sky, right?
Say up there.
The sun will rise. So that in
Mm,
itself, and realize I never me come discover it. It was just always the sun always arise, right?
mm-hmm,
So things like you have certain things in reality that weren't constructed or made up. It was discovered,
mm-hmm,
right? Like certain aspects of morality when they pre like nature and them thing there. And them always argue say, oh, morality is subjective in nature because who are
Mor-
you to say that this is right and this is wrong? And
Morality is a man-made thing.
morality was discovered. It was never made because, all right,
We
for
mean
example,
discover because I think me personally think it's a man-made thing to determine what's right and what's wrong. So what you mean discover?
it was discovered based on trial and error, right? Because
Mm,
for example, if you go near one pot, right, and it's hot and you touch it,
mm,
burn you,
mm,
right? Based on that reaction, I discover you
mm,
discover say the pot hot. You never know nothing about pot being hot. You just know say fire under it.
mm,
So, right? For example, if you see a man jump off in the water and stay under the until him dead, you're gonna know
mm,
say yo, yo, me probably not to stay in the water so long as we might end up like that man, dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
And we get where I say from that perspective.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, in terms of like, we say, okay, lying is wrong, killing is wrong, stealing is wrong. Then there's something that I think a man make up. That
Yeah, it's quite subjective. It's quite subjective. Like killing and them sitting there, yo,
I
like
think.
all of these things, like yo, them have like a place, right? But the thing
Mm,
is that because humans know, like, um, we often think, right, that that what we say is best, even when our choices don't prove that that is so,
mm,
right? I remember I said not to really go into too much conspiracies now, but yo,
mm,
a lot of these philosophies were propagated by people that seek to control society.
mm,
Right, a lot of philosophies are basically constructed to keep people mind in our box, and that's why there are so few billionaires, so few, like really successful entrepreneurs. For example, we go to university, right?
mm,
We might get one degree, learn how to do certain things, right?
yeah.
But at the same time, them not gonna teach you how to necessarily excel in your career field.
Mm,
Them are gonna give you the sometimes they're not even give you all unnecessary tools for actually enter the job market in that field, right? But they're not gonna teach you how to excel. It's just that, like, yo, I agree with you. Say a lot of these things are constructs, but the thing is that some of these constructs were specifically crafted in mind, knowing that we know that these things are construct.
mm.
You see me?
So yeah. So some things are made to kind of like hold down some people,
Like there's
like set
there has
people back.
always been like a battle for people's minds. Like remember, even like politics and them thing, they have to sway the mind of the people in like one direction or the other.
You know, as a,
Marketing, marketing, and
as
all
a,
these things.
you see, as you talk about like marketing and controlling people mind. As I said, this is a discussion
Yeah,
for
yeah. We
another
kind
time.
of get too deep, but anyhow,
I go back to me I tell you about the social dilemma.
yeah,
It say like social media is not just now like it's not what it used to be. Like you used to go on Facebook and it used to just be like little funny videos or people that talk to each other and then goes on. Then I wasn't at Twitter. No,
in
they're on
social,
being social. I'm not
yes,
really on Twitter. Them time they either, but based from what we hear, it used to just be like a really fun app and
yeah. It did
you know,
fun like 2008, nine
mm,
fun.
yeah, so it never did have all these arguments so me I hear about no one. I work with me as you know. So say up on Twitter right now, right? And you just scroll through your timeline. The way how Twitter is set up, it is like it has a little mini you inside of its algorithm and you know exactly where you like and where you want to see. And
Yeah,
then
because like me did do like that's something we just gone. Me kind of want like add an next skill to my repertoire for increase my resume. So me that look
mm,
into like computer science and like programming and them thing there. Yeah, I'm learn basic Python and them thing there. And
mm,
me do want like learn algorithms, but that too hard, right?
mm,
But in my basic research of all these things, like when you go upon certain things on Twitter and Instagram and all these things, websites in general, them store like like a cache, right? Them store where you go upon and rate it, so the algorithm can give you even more of what you want.
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah, so for example, if me go up on like Bernice Burgos page and Black China page and what the next big body girl,
Mm-hmm.
naturally the algorithm, the way how them set it, because I literally like maths it do,
Mm-hmm.
right? It basically I can say, oh, this guy loves booty,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it I gonna naturally if in an Instagram explore page, if I was to like frequent them page there,
Mm-hmm.
and like I go up on my Instagram explore page, them I gonna show me more of that because it's
Mm-hmm.
from my past activities that I like.
Yeah. So it's
So
just
that's
a
why on social media I tend to like look up on certain things because we don't want to see certain things on social media.
yes, it just as how you say. There's a while for the mind, social media and the companies where pay social media for advertising and stuff to you.
Yeah.
So come now the marketing aspect, those people control your mind, but you don't know. You don't even know. And even
Marketing
if
in general, mind control.
you're not even gonna know. You're not even gonna know, say them
Most
have your
people don't
mind and
know,
say
and that's why I'm always I say most people are zombie.
most people like you see no, you see after when you watch the social dilemma, it's like coming out of the matrix. It's just like
Jaja,
it's this
I come out
experience.
of Matrix
Yo,
late, man.
it's like I say, yo, I saw the world it's set up. And people, a lot of people a lot of people think it's timeless, but we have topic. But I'm just finish it with this.
You can't
Look
tie
now what
it back,
happening in
man.
America now with what going with the politics now and
Yeah.
how you have one side and the next side. That's what happened. That's one of the effects of social media. How instead of bringing people together, tear them apart and stuff. But
It,
anyway,
and the thing is that now, to tie it back to, you know,
mm,
things that we
go
used to
ahead.
think,
Yeah.
right? It's like just like how like these leaders of these countries or companies, they would shape a narrative, how
Mm,
to like control how people think a certain way.
mm,
Like in my personal experience, and basically from when I talk to other people, like certain things where they know, I think when they're younger, I just basically like parents or adults are trying to control them.
mm,
Because all right, we did grow in our part as St. Thomas. Certain part of St. Thomas superstitious, right? Not necessarily
mm,
the rural part, them, right? But it could have
mm,
been any part. The rural, the more populated any part,
mm.
right? And like there was a thing about graves,
Yeah.
right? So the thing is that no, there used to be a superstitious thought that if you go up on grave and like stand up when the people them grave and such like, don't you go back and them thing they see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so now yo, me not say me believe in it, right? I'm gonna really like cemetery and everything there. For like personal reasons. But I know I say because of that when I'm younger up until this day, me not too go around grave and them thing there, see me? Only when I go funeral. And I like what? Two funeral I'm going in my life. No, three. Three funeral I'm
Mm.
going in my lifetime.
Only one funeral me know say me ever go in my lifetime and read me great grandmother.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to the church, we did out the door. You can't even tell us me ever go on funeral like that. I don't like funeral, not really. I don't really like funeral like that. Me and they didn't really agree like that. Me and they didn't
Yeah, the
agree like that.
dead.
So I go funeral and them thing there. So
Yeah,
yeah.
but the next thing when I did younger pertaining to graves, like yeah, do you have some people actually believe in this whole like superstition towards graves and like
Mm,
yeah, when I look up it, I used to wicked, They used to like write down your name on a piece of paper and like go place it on grave. And the superstition was that like if you write down like somebody first name and last name,
yeah.
like the quote unquote duppy, right?
Okay.
I got come for the person. No,
No,
I mean,
so
I say
say you
like,
don't on bounty hunter.
what?
You don't be on bounty hunter when you there. Yo, imagine the bed and you turn bounty hunter. Yeah,
Bounty
yeah.
hunter. You know,
You
like,
know,
I have a thousand, you know, I have thousands of these superstition. Can't tell it off at the top of my head till.
yo, imagine you're dead. A man come put on name pan grave and you hear say, yo, you have to go kill the man there, you know. You have to go hunt the man there. That wouldn't be a bad way if you did, you know. That wouldn't, as in, that wouldn't be a bad way if you living in the afterlife, you know. Man come put on name pan
Really?
grave.
Really?
You have to go hunt them. If me did it, I would come back as go mode. I hunt people. What am I do for your eternity? Except for turn on pipe and man covered
Go
and
and go
play
look at
word.
the woman.
But you know, I see some you also hear like say when you point pan grieve your finger go rotten off and something. I mean never point pan
Yeah,
grieve.
and the worst thing, when them say that, you know, them used to say in order, don't make your finger right off when you point on grave. You have to bite your 10 finger though. You have to see me like idiot.
Yo, like fool. Like enough of them thing there just foolishness, just for scare you.
Yeah, for
But
real. And like, oh, this was a one specific to one of the areas I'm used to grow up in. Right?
mm-hmm,
Them used to say, you know, like this a real country thing, you know. Right? Some old things, some also. Right?
mm-hmm,
Them used to say like when it's strangers,
mm-hmm.
right? And like, you know, look at Pitney always I say, oh, like look at Pitney, them cruel. I always say like other people ugly, rated, blah blah blah. Them just never have no filter like that, right?
Yeah.
So the superstition was like if you ask somebody or them ugly so, right?
Mm-hmm.
Them are gonna say ask their parents. They know when they go back to your parents, them are ugly like the person.
What? I don't know, in a sense, people believe that.
What?
People believe that. I
People in
don't
the
know.
80s and 90s they believe that, of course.
Yo, as a people it's fool.
Of course.
If
Them used
if
to
me
say
tell
all
you,
like pregnant ladies, not for look, you know, like buckle. Yeah, because them pit are gonna come cast ya.
yeah, I'm not sure. Me hear something like that already too. Yo, people are idiot, you know. I don't grow up and believe them sitting there, you know.
Them used to say, um, to a pregnant woman not for walk, how I swallow the baby them are dead.
That's not real.
I
That
tell
is
you,
not
we can name out like thousands of them. Like, alright, there was like a lizard, right? We used to call galawas,
mm-hmm.
right? And them say, yo, if that bite you, like, you have to reach water
Yeah.
before the lizard reach water.
Yeah, me know
Right,
what
as you
that
go dead.
me know what that the one day. It don't make no sense but me know it. Me know that the one day too.
Me I tell you, anytime I see the lizard dead, me I start beating.
Me never see get never see you know. Never see them yet.
Me
But
I start
me hear what you heard there.
beat. Remember the first time somebody say, oh, I get lost, starting up. Me look on it and me just start tremble telly.
Eh. Yo, enough of them sitting there come from a whole.
Mm.
But maybe them time they did really just not real again. Cause people could
Nah,
believe
man,
in
if it
it.
be real, them time it.
Maybe it real and it
Be
just
real, them
maybe
time it with a real
it
no, man.
real
Just
again, man. Maybe them sitting there not happen again. You know.
mm.
But maybe
I will
just
see about rolling calf and them thing
man. I wish more could have see a rolling calf. No, honestly, guys, more I love to see the sight of one bull with chain or some
You
man
know,
with
people
chain.
will say them hear it still, as well, but we don't know nobody will say them see it.
You hear it?
Yeah, like the
You know,
chain them are
you know,
ruffle up.
you know the funny thing about Duppy?
Eh.
Duppy never come in a no urban place yet. And anywhere me live, me never see Duppy. I'm always on my court.
Well, 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 well,
Always
well,
on my bush and sitting, me
well,
say, me I see
well,
Duppy, me hear about Duppy.
well, well. Based
Um,
on way, you know, like people me know say, them don't really discriminate like that, isn't me?
mm-hmm.
They don't really discriminate like that.
Duppy no discriminate like that.
Based on me here, you know. Cause remember say I used to live in it, I will hear certain things, isn't it?
I don't know what I think about. Yo, if any dope yo, yeah, watch this video. Come prove me wrong. No,
What?
no. Come on, prove me wrong. Come on. Me never
No,
say.
sir. Make up.
Me, I don't know. I don't know if you say one. Say, yo, if you watch this video dope, you just come and hit me up, you know. You're supposed to know me live. When I was probably third on the choice. I don't know. Oh, no, no. Me never.
You have too
No,
much.
what I love,
Have too
what I
much
love.
human up in my life. Me don't want to work.
Yeah, I say that who you are this. I don't know who.
No, but the
Um,
superstition thing, especially in like Jamaican culture, it's real, bro. Like,
yeah,
we
man.
never know, so like people outside of St. Thomas did fear St. Thomas people so much, like because of the
Really?
whole obvious thing.
Really?
Yeah, me never know like that. Yo, I since like me go Rex, me hear like certain people, I say certain things, and I say, what is?
Mm-hmm.
Like one time, yo, me did it down
I don't, I don't
one time me did it down a washroom, I wash up the whites, the one thing, white t-shirt, them for clean and thing, and
mm-hmm.
and like me and Byron them it's down and attack and a brother they come there. I say, I sent them as no come from. I say, of course man, east side. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So the dog I say, oh, the G I say, oh, yo man, when I even like that St. Thomas only when I don't really feel like go St. Thomas cause boy car we lock off at them place there, you just drive in a bush and nobody not see you again.
Dude, no, so, we already know some people fear St. Thomas, man. I never did know what. I mean,
Yeah man, the stigma, this whole stigma rough man.
then again, I know who practice the science, so I know if you say myself go take out notes in the Thomas school and then you she not really like you again or you this a certain way and then you weak up on your balls and you don't know where them, I don't know.
No,
Like,
but from my experience, enough of them afraid of that too. When they hear about it,
mm,
like
mm,
anxiety reach them,
boy.
because remember I say I something we hear about for a little bit, but then I see it, right?
Oh yeah, you mean?
Yeah, man, me hear man.
Think for you a while ago. Yeah, let me say keep this one short. Think about nearly 1 hour now. That was
Yeah, no, and it just get nice.
yeah, yeah. We can continue next week. Can continue next week, man. Um,
Mm,
well, no one go too long this week, so we'll end it right here.
yeah, man.
Um, yeah, we can continue next week on the same topic and see what else is there. But for anyone watching, thank you guys so much.
Mm.
If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, all them
Make
little
sure you
things
leave a
there.
comment.
Yeah, we love, yeah. Any superstitions you had, any little things you believed when you were younger, let us know.
Comment it down below.
Um, what else did you say? What else did YouTube? What else did you say?
Like,
Yeah,
comment,
it
and
is, yeah.
subscribe.
Yeah, I'm for foolishness, then you not do it. So yeah, next week, stop the
Yep.
recording now.
Yeah, man. If you want to argue anything, can link you up on Instagram, DM way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess so. Alright, end this recording.